Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com. I am making this tutorial video with our day trading bundle of the trading view version. What I want to do today is talk about multiple time frame strategies using that trading bundle. So in this case, on the 30-minute, we had a Gartley pattern finishing the automated completion zone. Then it went sideways and we didn't have any confirmation for that buy. And I'll talk about confirmation in a minute. Then we had another bat pattern complete in the automated completion zone. What I've done on my chart here is just put a yellow arrow there, so when we go down to a lower time frame we can actually identify that point in time. So remember, with the harmonic patterns, the D pivot has to complete in the automated completion zone here. Automated completion zone is a combination of fib retracements and extensions to give that high probability area where that D pivot should finish. And then obviously it's painted green, so you're looking for the resulting long trade. We do have some resistance up here between the A pivot on the Gartley and the A pivot on the bat pattern. So that's always to keep in mind, sort of big resistance zone. That is where we are right now, but keep that in mind when we're looking for risk to rewards. So you don't necessarily have to take or trade this particular signal off the 30-minute. What you're looking for, the first thing is confirmation. So we have the Divergence Cloud confirmation. We go big here with this green pointing arrow up. So we've got the signal. It started to move away from that automated completion zone, but we've got to wait for confirmation. Entry anywhere above this C pivot is sensible or conservative. We've got the Divergence Cloud confirmation right there, so that is a good entry. Even though it's attempted it at this place before, this is still a good entry because now we've got confirmation. The divergences are moving apart in such a way to give us that bullish sentiment. So we've got a signal, we've got a confirmation, and if we're trading on the 30, our entry is just above here, just above this C pivot, because we've got the confirmation now, and we go long. Okay, stop would be at this pivot here. Just put that in. Don't go all the way down to this D pivot here. We've come down, we've tested the EMA cloud in pink. We've moved back up again. Now we've got the Divergence Cloud confirmation for the signal. So don't put a big stop on there. Then we're going to look at our risk to reward. So with the risk to reward, we've got the extension. We go stop, entry, entry. So with our risk to reward for this particular trade off the 30-minute for the harmonic pattern, we've got a 1 to 1.6 to the bottom of that completion zone. So that's a good risk to reward. Now, what opportunities, once this starts to form and starts to move away from there, we can go down to the 5-minute time frame, for example. So these same instances, this is where the pivot was from the 30-minute from the bat pattern completing, and this yellow arrow is where we had the confirmation, that Divergence Cloud confirmation for that 30-minute time frame trade. So there is another opportunity. Once you see this the D pivot on the 30-minute from the harmonic pattern complete, we get a 6-star buy here on the xBratAlgo. So you could take a trade at this point, and this is your aggressive entry. So you're actually going down time frames and looking for a confirmation signal from something else, and that something else on the day trading bundle is the xBratAlgo. So you could have got an aggressive entry here by using that multiple time frame strategy. If you didn't, we come along in time. Remember, we got our signal here for that Divergence Cloud confirmation. This is where we put our original stop for that trade, and that's a great place for a stop here. Then before we even move through this B pivot, the C pivot entry that we talked about on the 30-minute time frame, we get a 6-star buy here on the xBratAlgo. So not only have we had on the 30-minute time frame the bat pattern complete in the automated completion zone, We've moved up through the EMA Cloud on there. We've got Divergence Cloud confirmation on the 30 minute. Hey, and guess what? On the 5 minute, we've got a 6-star xBrat. That's the highest probability move long. If you don't take it there, it pulls back down. It doesn't take out this support. We get another 5 and 6-star buy right here. So there's 3 opportunities to trade that one harmonic pattern on the 30-minute time frame. This is why we've put this bundle together, because harmonic patterns on those higher time frames represent a really strong move. Let's go back to that 30-minute. Remember, for this harmonic pattern to actually form and complete, it has to respect a lot of rules, and it has. The D pivot, it's gone A, B, C, D. It's it's completed at the bottom of the completion zone, but it's done it. Then we've got that Divergence Cloud confirmation on the 30-minute. Hey, this is good. For me, I've got 6 monitors, but even if you've got 1 monitor here, you're identifying this, you're identifying that, and hey, look down here, look at this 5 minute. We can go. Let's go big on here. We've got an opportunity to get in the long here. We've got an opportunity to get in the long here. Managing this trade becomes relatively simple. We go back to the 30-minute, our original time frame. Because it's a 30-minute time frame, I'm just going to hide the EMA Cloud a little bit. We're using the manager. Remember, the manager has a cloud. This is a bias cloud, this green cloud here. You can see it was red down here. So as long as this remains green, we stay in the trade. Okay, it's not there for non-linear support and resistance. It's purely just to tell you the bias of this current move, and that current move on this 30-minute time frame is still bullish, even though we've gone into this resistance zone. We are good. I mean, to be honest, this is a big trade anyway. This is oil, so it's a big trade. Let's measure that from that entry that we talked about. Sensible entry to where we are right now is 114 ticks. Great move. One of the things with the manager is not to panic. At this point here, if you take your profit at that resistance zone, that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. The cloud on the manager here, you can see it's conservative. We've got the day trading conservative because we're day trading, but we have it on the conservatives on the 30-minute, and potentially we'd want to swing this. I mean, that's what we're looking for here, to swing that. And then we move up, and we do get quite a large pullback here, but the cloud remains green. Okay, it doesn't, that's your opportunity to either get out when it bounces off there, or to stay in this trade all the way up to here. Right now, you'd be trailing this stop just underneath this support and resistance zone, for example. This is where we would be now, because this could cause a lot of problems, and that's where our initial profit would be. So we've lost nothing by just letting it run, letting the manager manage the trade, being patient and not panicking. Right now it's in and around this. We've got 5 minutes before the oil pit open today, so we'd want to make sure that this trading stop was in, because that could be quite a volatile time for this. It could pull back, but let's lock in that profit there. So the point of today's video really was to look at multiple time frame strategies. So when we have that day trading bundle, and on the 30-minute time frame we're getting all of these harmonic patterns complete in the automated completion zone with resulting bullish trades because it's painted green. We've got confirmation from the Divergence Cloud, which is part of the trading bundle as well. So we've got signal, confirmation, and then we move down to that time frame again, as we've just discussed, and we look for more signals on those lower time frames, and we got them with these xBrat 6-star buys, xBrat 5 6-star buys. There's a lot of things telling you to go long right now from that 30-minute and then the 5-minute. So hopefully this has helped for those users or those potential users of our day trading bundle. It's all about those signals, confirmations, and feel comfortable using that multiple time frame strategy to get in those moves, to get in those 100 tick, 200 tick moves. And that's what the whole system's designed for. We add the manager to that, and it keeps us in the trade without panicking, and we maximize those profits consistently. Hopefully this helps. Speak to you all really soon.